Oh, Fat Girl Slimming here again. Just going to do some exercising. Now, I'm not going to do my squats because these aren't strapped in, but I have just done quite a brisk walk back home from school in silly shoes, which actually made me work harder. Hey, I'm actually quite sweating already. So we're going to do 30 squats, then we're going to do 10 each side of the side crunches, 20 of the forward crunches standing up. Then I'm going to do 10 legs front and side, back and side, said that last time, and on both sides, so that'd be 40 altogether. Yeah, I can count. And then I'm going to be doing my arm presses, my shoulder presses with my weights, which you can't see, so there's no point me pointing at them. And then I'm also going to do some starting here and just stretching back like that, kind of, yeah, like that sort of thing. It's supposed to work the old bingo wing. I won't give it a flap, else I'll knock the screen off. So let's go, starting off with 30 squats. Breath. Oh, 30 all together. Right, you got to suck your core in. Oh, open up that chest. Oh, and a breath, and then find something to hold on to if you need to. Oh, and with this, I'm flexing my foot so that all of my muscles are kind of taut, not overly taut, sort of still kind of relaxed. I'm also trying to suck in my stomach as well, because this kind of works all of this, whereas it feels like it. Sorry, I had something underfoot. Okay, so yeah, flex your foot, makes your muscles taut, makes them work a bit harder. Suck your core in, gives you balance if nothing else. As you see, there's no need to try and get it all the way up here. You're just going to end up hurting yourself. As you get better at it, you might be able to. And there's another variation. We can go across now. Again, foot is flexed. I'll do it on this one as well. Forgot about that one. And this works a bit extra on your inner thigh. Not a huge amount, but you possibly will feel it the first few times. Like you can see, these are all exercises that I'm doing stood up. So that anyone who's got mobility issues like I sometimes have, should be able to do them. And as you get better, and as I get better, heavier workouts are going to be going on here. Heavier HIIT workouts from the Body Coach. I've done a few of his, some of his low impact and beginner ones, and they're still a lot higher impact than what I'm doing now. But you know, this is all something. I am sweating, but mostly because I've walked quite fast coming up here, and it is quite close in my kitchen. I haven't got the door open. That was silly. But it's, you know, they're so easy to do these, but you will feel the difference. And if you can't have 1.5k weights, or you haven't got any sort of, which is £3, I do realise on my last video I said they were £5, they're 3 and a bit pounds. If you can't find any weights at all, cut tins of beans. That'll do. It just makes your muscles work that little bit harder. So I'm just going to do the back of my legs now, and this should hopefully work my bum a bit as well. So again, foot flexed. And that's it. There's no point in going any higher than that, because you're going to start doing this, you're going to end up hurting your back. And as I've got a sore lower back anyway, I know that there's no point in going over, because you'll end up injured and you won't do any more exercises. So just gently. Try and keep your back as straight as possible. It is kind of hard, I do realise that. And the way you'll know if you've gone too high up here is, one, your leg will hurt, but you'll also feel it pulling, and you don't want that. This is gentle exercises to get us all ready for when we're a bit slimmer and a bit, I was going to say thinner, that's terrible. No, nobody needs to be thin. If you're thin naturally, that's fine, but no one wants to be thin. Not even the really thin people. I know that. I know quite a few very thin people, and they do anything to have a little bit of meat on their bones. So no, we're not trying to get thin, we're trying to get fitter, healthier, maybe a bit slimmer, so we're a little happier with our shape. But you know, this is just to burn calories and to, you know, try and tone ourselves up a bit. So that was that. Now get your weights, tin cans, bottles of water, bottles of Coke. Don't recommend Coke. You won't be able to open for a while. And we'll do our shoulder presses to start. 20 of them, suck in your core. I won't show you, but I am actually sucking it in. You can probably tell because I started off like that, and as I did it, I went on like that and grown about 2 feet. So there we are. Now, I didn't really breathe properly through that, as you might have noticed. I was kind of half counting out loud and half breathing, so make sure you breathe. I'm not sure whether you should breathe out, in as you come down, and out as you go up. Or the other way around if that works for you. I'm no expert, but I think that's what you do, because normally when you do your crunches you go, oh, it's slightly exaggerated blowing out, but you do, as you do your crunch, you blow it out. Right, okay. So now, start out with my, almost sort of under my armpit, and I'm just going to stretch out as straight as possible. Let's move that in a bit, there you go, you can see. We could do 10 on each side, so. The idea is to fulcrum from your elbow, and try not to move your top arm at all. I've lost the count. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, totally lost count there. Okay, so up again. I think my arm did start sort of drifting down a bit on that one, but never mind. So we go. 1, 2, 4. So yeah, try and keep the top arm up. Just going from there. That's it, like a fulcrum. And you should really not look like I'm looking. Look straight ahead as you're doing it. So try and keep your body all straight so you're not all twisting, because that actually wasn't very sensible. Because I now, ooh, got a stiff neck, but it's not too bad. So there we are. Shake it out. Maybe a little side to side on your hips and your legs. And then that's it. Done. Give it a go. Let me know how you're getting on with it. I can do it. Anyone can.